what is up, guys? It is me, NzO here, and this is episode 2 of Road to Motion. And in this episode, we're going to be doing basic keyframing and camera keyframing. It's going to be really simple. Hopefully, this tutorial will be short, so it means I can do another one within this week. So you know, it's 2 in 1, and hopefully, in that episode, I'm going to be focusing with making your scene look good with the correct lighting, material, etc. So yeah, couple of announcements I want to say before I begin this tutorial is one, visual editing, the team that I currently own with Tense, and as you can see from the example provided where it says visual, we are hosting a recruitment challenge. We're recruiting GFX. Oh, sorry, my bad. We're recruiting GFX and editors. Feel free to enter if you want to join us. Yeah, that's all I can think for that. Also, the clan I'm in with Tense as well is Teabag. I know, epic name, I know. We're also doing a recruitment challenge, so if you happen to be a PC player or an editor or a GFX guy, feel free to enter that one as well. And also on top of that, they are also doing an intro contest, so if you want to use some of the skills that you've learned from here, or you're already pretty good at motion graphics, you happen to be watching this video because you like my voice or something, go check that out. Contest ends kind of soon for that one, actually not really, but yeah, that's that. So let's begin with this tutorial, alright, because you guys probably are getting a bit impatient. Like I said, this is really basic, okay, and let's just begin before I keep blabbering on. So we're gonna make this text, as you can see where it says visual. We're gonna make it sort of move into the scene, so we're gonna make it go from away from the screen to into the screen, okay, and that's really simple to do. This keyframing is pretty easy. So what we want to do is firstly make it easier for ourselves rather than harder, so we don't have to move about. We're gonna want to keyframe this scene, this view of the text, because this is the end position, and there's no point in moving the text away. Oh, let me just remove that. Moving the text away and then, you know, having to fix it up, moving your camera about or your view about just to find it again and moving it back, if you know what I mean. So we're basically going to keyframe it. So we're going to select a place where we want to keyframe it. So I'm going to do here for 90, so that's 90 frames, so that's about 3 seconds, okay? Sorry, I got a cold, so sorry if my voice sounds a bit different. I'm going to sneeze on it. Nope, it's gone. I think it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Alright. So 90 frames. So once you're on that area, as you can see, green 90 frames, what you want to do is click the keyframe button right here. This is the one with the key in a red circle, and you want to click that. And as you can see, we've created our first keyframe. I just clicked it, so that's why it's highlighted in orange like that. And we want to go back to the start, so we're going to go to 0. It doesn't have to be 0. Maybe your keyframe at another point. So we're going to make it to 0, and we're going to drag this away a bit straighter. Hold down the red arrow and then move this away, just like that, away from the scene, and keyframe it again. As you can see, the directional movement line, so you know where it's going. And we're gonna just play it, and as you can see, the text nice and slowly moves in. And that is simple keyframing for you guys. What you can do afterwards, you might want to do, let's say after 90, we're gonna keyframe 91 like that, and go to 120 maybe, and we're going to drag this up, so now it's out of our view again, and we're going to keyframe that. So now, as you can see, we've got 2 directional lines that we have keyframed. So as you probably will see, it's going to go back to center, and then it's going to fly up. So that will probably be that will probably be a great effect for if you're doing some sort of mechanics work, and this is just sort of something moving on a sort of rail line, if you know what I mean. You could picture it. I don't know, maybe that's just me, you know, moving in, up, like, you know, several words, something like that, you know. Sorry, my nose is so runny. Okay, so that is that, based on keyframing this text. Okay, I think I'm seriously gonna sneeze at some point in this tutorial, but let's hope not. Okay, so now I'm just gonna remove all these keyframes, and we want to just start back to the beginning. So we're gonna delete the 120 frame, we're going to delete the 91 frame, and we're going to delete the 0 frame, and it's back to its original position. And we're going to work on to camera keyframing, which is pretty easy as well. We're going to get ourselves a camera. Just hold on this button that looks like a camera and get yourself a camera, just like that. And this green box is the camera view. As you can see, you can change it whatever way you like. Okay. And yeah, so we're gonna start keyframing with this. We want to move in from the V back out to this view. So let's go into the camera, because right now we're not in the camera view, looking through the camera. We want to click this button, which is black at the moment, and we click it, and it's white right now, and we're in the view. So I'm gonna keyframe this at 60. Put that down, and we're going to go to 0, and we're going to zoom in. So we're going to click these double arrows right here, as you can see here, and we're going to zoom in, and then click the directional one and move to the beginning of the text, and we're going to keyframe that. Okay, so as you can see, we're zooming out of the text just like that. Brilliant. And you know, we can keyframe it again. Let's go to 90, and let's go around. So this is the bit fiddly bit, using the turning tool, I don't know what it's called, and we're going to drag all the way here just like that and keyframe it again. So as you can see, we're going to zoom out quite nicely, and then we're going to go around quite nicely. But as you can see, that's sort of a sharp turn between 60 and 90. You can always move the keyframe by holding it and dragging it away, so it's a bit longer, so it takes a bit of time. But there's also another thing that's been taught to me by Silverwing GFX, great guy, great emotion, and that's basically, changing the interpolation into linear. Now you probably don't know what that is, but don't worry, you don't really need to know in depth what that is. But that basically makes the movement of the camera a bit slower and a bit cleaner. So to do this, you want to click the actual keyframe. So just click it like that. If you're struggling to click it, hold down this button and zoom in. See, now it's massive, like my penis. And just change it from spline to linear, just like that. And we're going to do the same with all the other keyframes, because you just have to do that. Linear, and once again linear. So now as you will see, it'll be a bit slow, and this turn will be quite smooth. That looks pretty nice overall, and that is about it. If there's anything else, I've probably just forgotten it, but that is about it for keyframing in general. It is really simple to do keyframing stuff. Let me just show you one more example with another text. We're gonna get another text, go to MoGraph and go to Mo Text, and we're gonna change this font about. Let's just hit font. Let's get a font, come on, there we go. Let's use the same one. Ozda is the name of the font, just so you know. And we're gonna change this to say editing. Okay, so like this. Okay, now supposing we wanted this to be the main focus of the camera, okay, it's really simple to do this. I believe it's different in R12. What you want to do is click your camera word, and you're going to see something that's called focus object, okay? And simply right now, because this is simple to do, you want to drag your Mo text in and put it there, okay? So that will become the focus object. I think it's a bit more visible in R12, but the camera is basically focused on this object right now. I think it should be, at least. Let's see. See, as you can see, if I move it away, the camera is actually moving. So if I move this away, probably because it's keyframed, it's not following. But if it wasn't, then it would be following. But that is pretty useful. Basically targeting your text. You'll learn about that in another tutorial. So yeah guys, that's about it. This one's gone long again, but some of you guys said you don't mind it, but the next one will probably be a bit long, but I want to really go into depth with it. So that's about it guys. Do check out the recruitment challenges on the other channels. I'll link them, annotation them and stuff, and that is about it guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace.